నేను పెట్టాను, ఒకసారి ఆపండి. ఎట్లా ఈరోజు పెట్టలేదు నేను, అది హైడ్రోజన్ ఇచ్చాను కదా.
అదే మీరు ఇచ్చిన డౌన్లోడ్ చేసి
ఎస్ కరెక్ట్. ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి ఇప్పుడు? ఇదా
పవర్ పాయింట్ ఫుల్ స్క్రీన్ పెట్టుకో.
అవి వెళ్ళిపోయింది కదా. Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to one more fabulous session from Infinity Learn. How are you, Ishita? Good afternoon. How are you doing, my dear students? Fine, very good. What about Annamani and Nihal, Ishita? Richa Sharma, where is she? Right. And Abhinav also waiting. Shwans, very good to see. Very good. Today we are going to discuss about hydrogen and its compounds. Very good, nice to see. Good afternoon. And these sessions we are providing on YouTube platform from Infinity Learn from NEET STEP UP 2025 program. Yes, in this NEET STEP UP 2025 sessions, we are offering physics, chemistry and biology sessions right from 12 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock, which is absolutely free. And these sessions are provided by the eminent teachers from Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya, and we got a very good track record of producing very good result of single digit ranks in every year since last decade. Great. Soumya Rathore, it's not removed. Hydrogen and its compounds and S block elements, it was removed during COVID. है ना? I just want to give you a brief intro about this. Okay. And in the coming NEET 2025 examination, there is a 100% chance of introduction of these chapters again. And if it is introduced well and good, we have to get prepared in prior to the syllabus is again produced, or otherwise these questions are connected to some other topics in inorganic chemistry, and they can be asked in a reverse way also. That's why. Soumya Rathore, fine? Soumya, fine? Yes. So these sessions that we are providing here, that is absolutely free, and it is helpful for those students who are studying 11th standard and 12th standard, also those who dropped from 12th to attempting NEET 2025 program. And ये सेशंस वो लोग स्टूडेंट्स को बहुत अच्छा होगा, फ़ायदा उठाने का कोशिश करो बेटा. And you please like these sessions and share with your friends and subscribe to the NEET channel, right? It was not there. Yes, it was not there. I agree, Soumya Rathore. But in 2025, it will be there. Got it? Soumya, got it? It will be there. Okay. So if it is there, we can get directly question from here. If it is not, again it is not there. A question can be again asked from the reverse way, which is connected to chemical bonding or periodic table or physical properties and chemical properties of some other chapter, so that it is important for us to relearn again. Soumya, so we shouldn't take a risk of doing all these things, right? And so when NTA do something now, we have to take full care, right? Thank you very much. Full care. Otherwise, ये कुछ हो गया NEET paper leak होने के, Honorable Supreme Court also is not able to give a proper justification, so that hi Abhinav. So what we can do only with what I know, what we know, and जो भी आपका सामने है ये सच है, जिंदगी ऐसा रहना है ना बेटा? So when we are preparing for NEET examination, you prepare in such a way that ये है ये नहीं है ऐसे मत मानो. So when it is connected to this and that, so there is no argument, it is there, right? So take utmost care when you prepare. जो आप अभ्यास कर रहे हैं ना, अभ्यास करने के वक्त में अच्छे तरफ करो, कुछ चांस नहीं मत लेना, है ना? Yes, Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your compliments. So today's topic of interest is going to be hydrogen. So in yesterday and day before yesterday class, we discussed about S block elements and general properties of total alkali and alkali earth metals we have seen. And थोड़ी सा बचा हुआ और एक क्लास रखूंगा मैं जिप्सम, प्लास्टर ऑफ पेरिस, कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, जब सब देखने के लिए कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है बेटा, है ना. एंड टुडे वी आर इन हाइड्रोजन एंड इट्स कंपाउंड्स. इसमें इतना अच्छा चीज है, इट इज वेरी इजी. फर्स्ट पॉइंट. एंड क्या क्या चीज है उसमें, यू हैव टू डिस्कस अबाउट हाइड्रोजन डाइहाइड्रोजन प्रिपरेशन. एंड देयर इज a topic called hydrides and water and hard and soft water and hydrogen peroxide. Itna hai. So you can get question from anywhere. So if it is there or not there in the syllabus, where do I know? Sir, if I give a hydrogen peroxide का oxidizing and reduction properties का वजह से ये redox का connect कर सकते है कि ना, redox का connect कर सकते है कि ना. Yes, अगर redox का connect करने है तो आप किसको गला पकड़ के पूछ सकते हैं क्या. So it is there in the syllabus, is not there in the syllabus. Redox is there. If redox is there and stoichiometry is there, are you getting or not? So any chemical reaction is connected to stoichiometry. And if I connect to the hard and soft water, it is connected to zeolites. Surface chemistry is there or not? And zeolites is silicate, orthosilicates is there, group 14. So chemistry is totally integrated where you need to connect. Yes. गला पकड़ा, पकड़ेंगे. अच्छा तरफ करना है. सो हाइड्रोजन. सो आई जस्ट वांट टू से माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ये टॉपिक से आपका कम से कम एक क्वेश्चन आने का संभावना है. एक क्वेश्चन का मतलब 4 मार्क है. 4 out of 180 मार्क्स इन द नीट केमिस्ट्री पेपर. तैयार है सैनी किंग? यस, सब लोग तैयार है. चार्ट बॉक्स में क्वाइट क्यों बैठते आप लोग, मारो एंड थम्स अप, एक फायरी इमोजी डालो, सो दैट वी कैन स्टार्ट. हाइड्रोजन इज द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट इन द पीरियोडिक टेबल, सब लोग है ना. एंड इट इज द लाइटेस्ट एलिमेंट एंड इट इज द सिंपलेस्ट एटम इन इट्स स्ट्रक्चर. हाइड्रोजन की वजह से पूरा बोर एटॉमिक थ्योरी बना हो चुका है ना. सो इट इज द लाइटेस्ट नॉन मेटल. So it has a number of electrons 1, number of shells 1, number of subshells 1, number of orbitals 1. So एक नंबर पूरा इसका सामने कॉपीराइट दे चुका हाइड्रोजन. So it is discovered by Cavendish and it was called inflammable element. The name hydrogen was given Lavoisier, the father of chemistry. So let's go into the details of hydrogen. Number 1. So एकदम. Now let's talk about position. इसका पोजीशन क्या. So जो पीरियोडिक टेबल में हाइड्रोजन का पोजीशन इज नॉट वेल डिफाइंड. हाइड्रोजन, कुछ लोग बोलते हैं हाइड्रोजन यहां पर रख सकते हैं, हाइड्रोजन फिर भी यहां पर हैलोजन के साथ भी रख सकते हैं. सो ग्रुप 17 में और ग्रुप 1 में भी रख सकते हैं. आप कहां रखना चाहता हूं, आप कहां रखना चाहता हूं, ग्रुप 1 में, ग्रुप 17 में. अभिनव, नॉट वेल डिफाइंड. इट इज ऑर्फन इन द पीरियोडिक टेबल. सो हाइड्रोजन इज द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट इन द पीरियोडिक टेबल, but still could not be assigned a proper position either in the Mendeleev periodic table, Moseley periodic table and modern periodic table. It may be kept in the alkali metal or it may be kept in the halogen group. So what is the conditions, what are the parameters that support the position of hydrogen in first? So what is the parameters that support in group 17? We need to discuss. When you discuss, sir, ये पूरा कहानी का जैसे है, ये पूरा बकवास के जैसे बोल रहे हैं. नहीं नहीं नहीं, स्टेटमेंट क्वेश्चंस आर इंपॉर्टेंट इन नीट एग्जामिनेशन. स्टेटमेंट क्वेश्चंस का अच्छा स्टेटमेंट पकड़ने का, एनालाइज करके देना है. सो ये कॉन्सेप्ट मैं आपको अभी इसी वक्त में दे रहा हूं, नीट का बराबर कॉन्फिडेंटली आप ले सकते हैं, है ना. नाउ resemblance of the alkali metals. So 1A group metals. So when you talk about the hydrogen, it is 1s1. When you talk about the halogens, group 1 elements, they are ns1. Electron configuration दोनों बराबर देख रहे हैं. So that based on the electronic configuration 1 में रखने का कोशिश करो, है ना. So फिर भी इसका कुछ reactions आते हैं. Electropositive character. What is electropositive character, my dear children? Electron छूने की संभावना है. So electron that is released, the tendency to lose electrons is called electropositivity. So when you talk about sodium loses electron, so electropositive. जैसे हाइड्रोजन भी इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज कर सकते हैं, ये कारण से 1A में प्लेस कर सकते हैं ना. Yes. Now when you see oxidation numbers, आपका जैसे सोडियम मान लो +1, पोटेशियम +1, हाइड्रोजन also it shows +1. Yes. So they show +1 oxidation state. +1 का वजह से यहाँ पर रख सकते हैं मैं. And also they combine with non-metals, reacting with electronegative elements like alkali metals, and hydrogen also react with halogens to form ionic compounds, and they react with halogens to form NaCl like HCl. You can see. So sodium hydrate is formed, and sodium chloride is formed, hydrogen chloride is formed, potassium chloride is formed. They are going to form the similar type of compounds, है ना. समझे? Yes, that's good. Now let's talk about liberation at cathode. It's very important. When NaCl electrolyze कर रहे हैं ना, so cathode से NaCl is deposited, anode तरफ से chlorine is deposited. Similarly, when HCl is electrolyzed ना, जैसे sodium is released at cathode and hydrogen is released at cathode and chlorine is released at anode, so that the chemical reactivity is also same of hydrogen with alkali metals. So the explanation I am giving to you, it is just like textbook reading and NCERT reading. So when you go with the NEET examination, you should be more connected with the textbook. So textbook से सीधा आपका क्वेश्चंस आता है. मान लो आपका 2023 का पेपर, मान लो आपका 2024 का पेपर, it is directly connected to NCERT textbook. ख्याल में रखो बेटा. So they hydrogen also have reducing nature. So आपका जैसे copper oxide has higher reacting with hydrogen to give rise copper metal is reduced, है ना. So live only on YouTube मेरा सेशंस अभी इसी वक्त में लाइव है. You want to come live on the app, you need to registered with certain packages provided by the Infinity Learn. Okay, in the live, my sessions are also live in Infinity Learn Meta app. Learners app is there, there you can get my sessions. But you need to connect with the Infinity Learn team so that certain packages are there. There you need to go for the lead generation, then you can join, enroll in some batch. Abhinav, is that fine? Yes, आप कर सकते हैं ना, ये भी कर सकते हैं, वो भी कर सकते हैं, साथ में भी कर सकते हैं. Okay, but YouTube sessions are absolutely free. That is there in front of you right now. Fine, beta? Okay, fine. So let's see. सारे के सारे इतना चीज आपको लिए तैयार है. Resemblance with halogens. फिलहाल हम देखें resemblance with alkali metals. अब भी halogens का क्या resemblance है? Yes, electronic configuration. So electronic configuration of hydrogen is 1s1 and halogens is ns2 np5. So valency is 1. यहाँ पर भी वैलेंसी इज 1. वैलेंसी का हिसाब से आप बोल सकते हैं ए हाइड्रोजन हैलोजेंस में भी कर सकते हैं, है ना. NRK gaming, हाइड्रोजन कैन बी डिस्प्लेस्ड जिंक. जिंक हाइड्रोजन इज डिस्प्लेस्ड, so zinc can displace hydrogen from water. That is the correct statement you need to change. So NRK gaming, so I want to know your actual sweet name. Okay, Rohan, hydrogen is detected. कहाँ से डिटेक्ट करना बेटा? Where do you want to deduce hydrogen? It can be deduced from many ways. So I am going to show you those reactions. NRK Gaming, I just want to know your good name. So it is not comfortable for me to give you name gaming kind of things. Might be having a great good name, sweet name, right? Okay, let's go ahead. So hydrogen 1s1 fluorine 2p5. So एक इलेक्ट्रॉन पकड़ से हीलियम का आ सकते हैं, फ्लोरीन एक इलेक्ट्रॉन दे पकड़ के ये नियॉन का आ सकते हैं. So they have a tendency to gain one electron, right beta? Yes. Hydrogen is no deleted from syllabus. That what Rohan I want to say, this particular topic is deleted till 2024, but it is there in 2025. The god devils, Rohan, it is there, it will be there in 2025. So for that we need not have to take a risk. So NEET examination इतना जटिल है, इतना complicated है, 0% error you need to give, 0% preparation error you need to give, right? So when you assume something and you prepare, at last moment you come to know hydrogen is there. What do you say? Okay. So NTA कभी भी आपको धमकी दे सकते हैं ना. Get ready. Get ready. Got it? Thank you Rohan. Very good. So और एक चीज है, इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव कैरेक्टर. यस, इलेक्ट्रॉन लेने का संभावना है. इलेक्ट्रॉन नेगेटिव कैरेक्टर फ्लोरीन जैसे इलेक्ट्रॉन पकड़ के F- बन गया एंड हाइड्रोजन इलेक्ट्रॉन पकड़ के H-, हाइड्राइड आयन. H- क्या बोलते हैं आपका? हाइड्राइड आयन. So why both act as an electronegative species? जब भी आपका देखो आयनाइजेशन पोटेंशियल, हाइड्रोजन इज ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर टू हैलोजन. पता है? If you check the tabular form, you will come to know. And oxidation number, hydrogen you can show -1 oxidation state and chlorine आपको जैसे chlorine के साथ. So that by considering all these parameters, we can keep hydrogen in alkali metal side and also we can keep hydrogen in halogen side. These are the various reactions. So they are mostly, we can say it is diatomic molecules. Hydrogen is a diatomic molecule, है ना? And आपका जैसे halogen का. So liberation of anode, yes. When metal hydrides on electrolysis, hydrogen is liberated at anode. एक खास बात है. Hydrogen can be liberated at cathode in general, but it is an exceptional. जब metal hydrides आता है ना, so तभी इसका हाइड्रोजन एनोड से निकलेगा. You can write, no problem, you can write. Abhinav, right, you can see NaH, it gives rise Na plus and H minus, and at cathode बेटा, cathode का चार्ज क्या होगा? कैथोड का चार्ज हमेशा नेगेटिव होगा इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस में. सो दैट Na प्लस इलेक्ट्रॉन पकड़ के सोडियम मेटल बन गया. एंड एनोड का चार्ज क्या? अभिनव, एनोड का चार्ज क्या इसका? यस रोहन, one more question that the correct why the memorize the organic chemistry, lot of time I forgot with studying. I'll get back to your Rohan, I'll get back to your answer after this. Stay tuned, है ना? So इसका पॉजिटिव होगा. So that you are going to H minus is going to lose an electron and hydrogen gas निकल गया. So that hydrogen is liberated when metal hydrides are electrolyzed in the fused state. Yes, it is. Anode is positive. Yes, sir. Okay, right. Now what I mean to say, हाँ, क्या देखना है यहाँ पर? कैथोड नेगेटिव चार्ज एंड एनोड पॉजिटिव चार्ज. यस कनिष्क, कुछ बोलना चाहता हूं? आई विल गेट बैक टू द रोहन्स क्वेश्चन. यस फाइन, let's go ahead with this. Now Rohan is asking about something here. Sir, one more question. What is the correct way of memorizing organic chemistry? For memorizing organic, सो किस चीज का, ये वाला है ना? यस, हाय हाय शिवांश, you come late today, you come late today, why you came late? Why you are late? Yes, so here ओके, लेग में फ्रैक्चर है, अब ठीक है. ओके, सो रोहन, योर डाउट ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री, memorize organic chemistry. Please don't memorize organic chemistry. If you memorize organic chemistry, it will go. Can a molecule have two different charges? Yes, Kanishk, I agree with you. Some molecule can have different charges. Zwitter ions में आपका डाउट है? Zwitter ions में टू डिफरेंट चार्जेस मिल गए ना? ओके रोहन, don't memorize organic chemistry. Organic chemistry, okay, student Shivansh, hold on. Organic chemistry is a kind of logical theory oriented subject where you need to learn the things in a systematic way. You learn the system, it will be automatically there in the memory. So what is that system? So आपका जैसे general organic chemistry है. After general organic chemistry, you all have the electronic effects. If you are very good at electronic effects, you can do anything with alkane, alkene, alkyne, okay, benzene, haloarenes and alcohols, phenols, ethers and aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids and amines. So we discussed all these things up to alcohols, phenols, ethers, and we left with aldehydes and ketones and amines. You want to see the organic chemistry notes again, the sessions are already available in the NEET YouTube channel, and there you can subscribe it so that you will get access of all the sessions of the organic chemistry that is given by me topic wise, including IUPAC nomenclature say. Okay, anyways, because you guys are requesting me, I can give you one more to at least half a dozen sessions, more sessions from the organic chemistry for the fundamentals of general organic chemistry. Yes, Rohan, is that fine? Is that fine? So a molecule, Shivans want to say a molecule consists of two or more atoms in the same element. Yes, the different elements that are chemically bound together. Your interface is different. Okay, so Kanishk is asking about this is Zwitter ion. This is about Zwitter ion. आपका जो आयन है ना पॉजिटिव चार्ज कैटायन, आपका जो आयन है ना नेगेटिव चार्ज, इट इज कॉल्ड एनायन, वेयर पॉजिटिव आयन एंड नेगेटिव आयन साथ ही रहते एक ही मॉलिक्यूल में, ये जगह पे, ये दूसरा जगह पे, दैट इज व्हाट यू कॉल इट Zwitter ion. We are going to see that kind of Zwitter ions in the biomolecules. Again you don't tell biomolecule फिर भी हटा दिया, polymers हटा दिया, ऐसे नहीं, सब है ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में, सब है टोटल केमिस्ट्री में, सब है. Thank you Rohan. Yes, let's go ahead with this. So reaction with highly electropositive metals are also indicating the hydrogen position with respect to group 17. Now Ishita, so what I can conclude here, the position of hydrogen is still in controversy and no proper position is assigned to hydrogen in the periodic table, why it is also called as notorious or rogue element or orphan element. Okay, Rabin, okay, Rabin, my question is, what is the cell voltage after attain the equilibrium in a electrochemical cell? Change your statement. It is not a chemical cell, electrochemical cell. So cell voltage 0 होगा बेटा equilibrium में. अगर if the cell is working, अगर cell काम कर रहे हैं तो voltage positive होगा. Delta G is equal to 0 at equilibrium. When electrochemical cell is working, delta G negative hoga, and cell is not working and cell is not possible, delta G is equal to less than what I meant to say greater than 0 hoga. So At equilibrium, it is going to be 0. Ravin, fine? Okay. So let's go ahead with this isotopes of hydrogen. Hydrogen has three types of isotopes. That is protium, that is indicated with H, and deuterium is indicated with D, and tritium is indicated with T. So hydrogen is otherwise called ordinary hydrogen or a normal hydrogen. Okay, deuterium is what you call it as heavy hydrogen, and tritium is what you call it as a radioactive hydrogen. It is mild beta emitter, mild beta emitter. रेडियोएक्टिव बोल रहा है ना, इसी का कारण आई कैन से इट्स है माइल्ड बीटा एमिटर. समझ में आ रहा है क्या? उसमें एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है, एक प्रोटॉन है, न्यूट्रॉन्स नहीं है. उसमें एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है, एक प्रोटॉन है, एक प्रोटॉन है, फिर भी एक न्यूट्रॉन भी है, एंड उसमें एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है, एक प्रोटॉन है, and two neutrons are there. Two neutrons are there. That is the difference between these hydrogen, deuterium and protium. So tritium. So deuterium is actually used in studying tracing of the chemical reaction mechanisms. So like deuterated, when you see tautomerization, deuteration is seen. Okay. When a molecule is given where which hydrogen is actually transferred as a proton, we can see with the deuteration. So this is acting as a tracer element. This is for your database that you can get it from anywhere. But एक खास बात है, this is the actual thing and it is very important. It is a mild beta emitter. Tritium is a mild beta emitter. ख्याल में रखो. And you can see isotopic effect. So isotopic effect. The effect which can change the physical and chemical properties of an isotope is called isotopic effect. Why this isotopic effect is happening? Because isotopes differ in their atomic masses, right? So that's the reason why H2O property is different, D2O properties are different. Yes, उसमें हाइड्रोजन मास अलग है, यहाँ पर ड्यूटेरियम का मास अलग है होगा बेटा, right? That's good. So isotopic effect is maximum changes occur in physical properties like melting point, boiling point, bond energy पकड़ के आप tracing कर सकते हैं. And so important, the isotopic effect is found only in the hydrogen isotopes because there is a large difference in the mass. Because 1 से 2 बन रहे हैं ना, हाइड्रोजन से ड्यूटेरियम तक. So H and H2 and H3. This is your normal hydrogen, this is deuterium and this is tritium. So इसका mass यहाँ से यहाँ तक it is 2 times, यहाँ से यहाँ तक 3 times. You want to say some reaction with some organic molecule, you can say, so this is your phenol, this is your deuterated phenol. इसका reaction ज़्यादा है इससे. Are you getting or not? That's fine. Very good. Now let's talk about different forms of hydrogen. So hydrogen, different forms we will study on the basis of chemical reactivity, on the basis of nuclear rotation and based on oxidation number. You can say H plus. It is what you call it as a proton. उसमें electron नहीं है, सिर्फ proton है. So it is called as a proton. When it is in the water, it is written as H3O plus because the proton is hydrated, and hydride, H minus is called hydride. It is very good reducing agent and atomic hydrogen. So in terms of oxidation state, hydrogens are 3, and in the aqueous state, H plus is acting as Hu plus and H2O for n number of times. It could be n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4, anything can happen. And based on the reactivity, it's very important. So it is given in a systematic way. Everybody learn in this way. Are you getting or not? So hydrogen, so atomic hydrogen. So in the atomic hydrogen, simple atomic hydrogen, nascent hydrogen, and adsorbed or occluded hydrogen. So Kanishk, you want to say, please make video like you made before when channel name was didn't memorize it. Okay, so अब क्या पूछना चाहता हूँ Kanish, what do you want to ask me exactly? I did not get it. Can you please be elaborate here? ए चैनल में आप रजिस्टर करना चाहता हूँ, डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में है, टेलीग्राम चैनल है, यूट्यूब चैनल लिंक भी है, एंड यू हैव गूगल फॉर्म भी है, एंड यू हैव इन्फिनिटी मेटल लिंक भी है. Okay, what is the oxidation number of hydrogen in magnesium hydride? Can you explain in detail? So I need not have to explain in detail. Okay, Robin, right? Robin. So hydrogen shows +1 oxidation state in anywhere in any compound, but whenever hydrogen is bonded with a metal, its oxidation state is -1. So you have given a magnesium hydride as an example where magnesium is a metal, so that I just want to say hydrogen oxidation state is -1. Hydrogen shows -1 oxidation state in metal hydrides. Simple trick, है ना? So fine. So Shivans, hydrates metals have their positive charge. Okay, yes, of course, what Shivans said is correct. Is it fine? The same explanation. My best student शिवांश, लगे रहो बेटा, एक थम्स अप डालो, सब लोग शिवांश को एक थम्स अप देना. जो एक्सप्लेनेशन दे रहे हैं ना शिवांश, ये अच्छा एक्सप्लेनेशन है. आई अप्रिशिएट इट. यू आर फॉलोइंग द लेसन लाइक एनीथिंग. प्रो. कनिष्क, फाइन. कनिष्क, can you please elaborate your statement? I couldn't get you. Right, so let's talk about what is simple, what is nascent, what is adsorbed hydrogen. Okay, you don't feel shy. Okay, be brave. Okay, and be humble and be brave and be fiery also. जब काम कर रहे हैं ना उसी वक्त में फायर मोड में रहना है. ओके, और किसी इंसान को बात कर रहे हैं ना, बी हम्बल. ये जीने का तरीका है बेटा. Okay, that's very good. Nice. Okay, now let's talk about simple atomic hydrogen. That is the atomic hydrogen or a simple atomic hydrogen. It is formed by simple dissociation of hydrogen. जब आपका हाइड्रोजन गैस है ना, you heat it 5000 Kelvin, it is going to get atomic hydrogen. The bond is broken. Okay, favorable condition for our high temperature and low pressure में डालना. Okay, so actually we don't use this, but we use nascent hydrogen. Let's talk about nascent hydrogen. काफी important है. Hydrogen at the moment of its birth is called nascent hydrogen. You can say infant, बच्चा, छोटा बच्चा का जैसे है. Okay, कैसे? So when you talk about this is your छोटा test tube. So test tube कितना देखते हैं? इतना ही देखते हैं. But for you, I just want to give you a big picture of it. In that HCl डाला, dilute HCl डाला. Okay, in that dilute HCl, उसमें छोटा सा zinc metal रखा हुआ. Just drop a piece of zinc. So you are going to get, you see, bubbles of hydrogen gas. Bubbles of hydrogen gas ऐसे आ रहे हैं, है ना? So this bubble of hydrogen gas आ रहे हैं ना? So that is what you call it as nascent hydrogen. So nascent hydrogen बहुत important है. It is highly reactive. Understand? You can get from zinc in H2SO4, zinc in HCl. You can get it from beryllium from alkali. You can get it from sodium from ethyl alcohol. Nascent oxygen hydrogen है ना, ये बहुत खतरनाक है. Highly reactive. This is highly reactive. ठीक है, चलो. So you see the beautiful explanation. I am just taking you in the YouTube platform on the virtual state and I am making you to just understand as if you are in the laboratory, my dear students. है ना? अच्छा लग रहा है? Explanation अच्छा लग रहा है? Shivansh? Okay, that's good. Let's see. Adsorbed or occluded hydrogen. So, whenever a metal, the metal on the surface of the metal, hydrogen molecules, hydrogen are trapped, adsorbed. That is what you call it as adsorbed hydrogen or occluded hydrogen. ये सब नोट्स आपका टेलीग्राम चैनल में पीडीएफ फॉर्मेट में आपको मिलेगा, आप सीधा डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट से. ओके, एडसॉर्ब्ड हाइड्रोजन, दिस इज adsorption or deposition or concentration of hydrogen on the metal surface is called occlusion. This is called occluded hydrogen or adsorbed hydrogen. Okay, this is very important when you go with the reaction of hydrogenation reactions in organic chemistry. Kanishk, okay, you can say that Raney nickel is an example over here. Raney nickel आप इस्तेमाल किए हैं ना alkene से alkane prepare करने का वक्त में. Kanishk, got it. Okay, so the order of reactivity एक खास बात है, आप ये ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्टिविटी ये नीट एग्जामिनेशन में काम चलेगा. ओके, एटॉमिक हाइड्रोजन इज मोर रिएक्टिव देन नेसेंट हाइड्रोजन इज मोर रिएक्टिव देन मॉलिक्यूलर हाइड्रोजन. गॉट इट? एटॉमिक हाइड्रोजन इज मोर रिएक्टिव देन नेसेंट हाइड्रोजन इज मोर रिएक्टिव देन मॉलिक्यूलर हाइड्रोजन. ख्याल में रखो, नीट में एक एमसीक्यू आ सकता है ये वाला शिफ्ट करके, है ना बेटा? Very good. Now let's talk about based on nuclear spin. Nuclear spin. So that hydrogen is the molecule. So one hydrogen atom is linked with another hydrogen atom. इसका nucleus and इसका nucleus. Okay. So nucleus, like a electron revolve around the nucleus just like a planet revolve around the sun. So sun also revolving around it. Okay, electron not, this is the nucleus of hydrogen, it is revolving. ये खुद revolve कर सकते हैं, rotate करते हैं ना, ये खुद rotate कर सकते हैं. And if the hydrogen atom in the hydrogen molecule, they are in the opposite. So this is what you call it as the same spin, that is called nuclear spin. This is what you call it as ortho. Into the opposite spin, they are called as a para. That's very simple. Okay. Now talking about ortho hydrogen spin of proton is same, and at temperature, so ortho is more stable at room temperature and para is less stable at low temperature. So अगर temperature बढ़ेंगे तो para more होगा आर्थो से. दैट इज ऑल्सो एन इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. अगर आपको एम्स लेवल मेडिकल कॉलेज का जाना तो आप टॉप में रहना है, आप टॉप में रहना तो ये वाला कॉर्नर क्वेश्चंस भी आपके अकाउंट में डालना है बेटा, है ना? राइट, आप कर सकते हैं, यकीन नहीं क्या? आप कर सकते हैं. You just take all the sessions in the 2023 and 2024 also. We run these YouTube channels and we also have the same students on the Infinity Meta app, and those students who attended classes with me and they got very good score, and many students are there in the respective All India Institute of Medical Sciences. So I expect you guys are also doing good and you will be in the premium medical colleges. ये YouTube चैनल से आप अटेंड करना चाहते हो तो अच्छा तरफ अभ्यास करो. हमारे इंस्ट्रक्शन का हिसाब से आप नीट निकलने का बहुत अच्छा आसानी काम होगा एंड आप टॉपर भी बन सकते हैं बेटा. yes, you just have to worry about your preparation strategies. Yes, now let us talk about आगे बढ़ना कैसे. Now it is all about methods of preparation of dihydrogen. So dihydrogen is prepared by various methods. You can prepare it from the acids. When any active metal react with dilute acid, it is going to form its respective salt and hydrogen gas is going to be formed. You can see hydrogen gas is formed, iron with H2SO4, copper with H2SO4. There is no reaction because this is not a active metal, and zinc react with hydrogen, dilute sulfuric acid gives rise hydrogen. Why it is impure? Logic. Why it is impure? जल्दी बोलो, why it is impure? Ishita, Robin, Shivans, Kanishk, why specially we use impure zinc, granulated impure zinc? Because to slow down the reactivity of the zinc. Okay, हर metal दे सकते हैं, नहीं दे सकते हैं. Okay, this is actually a lab method preparation, and condition for a metal that gives the hydrogen यहाँ है आपके सामने. Okay, like by alkalis only metals like beryllium, zinc, aluminum, tin, lead, silicon, when they are powdered, okay, and they react with sodium hydroxide or fused potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, or boil with alkaline solutions, aqueous solutions, they evolve hydrogen. So you can say sodium react with sodium hydroxide, okay, it is going to give sodium zincate. Aluminum react with sodium hydroxide, gives a sodium metaluminate. Yes, why my question is why it is used impure zinc. Okay, Shivans, that is my question. Okay, tin can react with sodium hydroxide, sodium stannate is formed, lead, sodium hydroxide, sodium plumbate is formed, silicon, sodium hydroxide, sodium silicate is formed, beryllium, sodium hydroxide, sodium berylate is formed, and सभी का साथ hydrogen gas निकला है. Okay, so in the NEET examination, my dear students, which of the following metals can give hydrogen when react with sodium hydroxide? सिर्फ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. सिर्फ 6 elements. Are you getting or not? Clear? Yes. Fine. Good. Let us talk about. So from water, all the metals are placed above in the electrochemical series, then the hydrogen react with water and evolve hydrogen gas. Zinc, water gives rise zinc oxide and hydrogen gas. And you can also say three types of metals are used. Cold water, and those very active metals can react with cold water, can give rise hydrogen. When you talk about zinc, it react with water, but you have to warm it up, not with cold water. Why? Because zinc oxide layer is formed about it, right? Yes, yes. Test लिया? Shivans, test लिया? Okay. Test. You attend the proper test series, my dear students. It should be a part of your. It should be a part of your NEET preparation. ठीक है? Right. So let's talk about hot water. Those elements with lithium, you can say lithium, potassium, barium, strontium, calcium, sodium. These metals are highly reactive metals, and magnesium, aluminum, manganese, zinc, chromium, they are just active metals. They have to heat. Water has to be heated to get the hydrogen gas. Okay. Now, so condition for the best yield of hydrogen. So this is very important for NEET examination. So don't feel it is these topics that I am discussing, it is there in the textbook. But how to fix the condition? आपको कैसा बताना? Okay, it is अगर cold water with highly reactive metals, alkali and alkali earth metals, hot water with reactive metals, के zinc, aluminum का जैसे, and steam with less reactive metals, iron, right? That's good. The live patch I तो attend कर लिया sir, live test please. You want to give the live test also? Okay, we can get the live test. Let us check how to give it. Okay, the platform should support us, na? So anyways, you can feel the live test as sometimes multiple choice questions are being discussed in the class. Am I right? Yes, that is good. Let's go ahead with the chemical properties. So preparation of hydrogen. Whenever ionic hydrides, metal hydrides or salt like hydrides or ionic hydrides, when you dissolve in the water, you are going to get the corresponding metal hydroxides and hydrogen gas is formed. You know, calcium hydride is called hydrolith. Actually, the hydrogen gas is a lighter element. We can't just transport hydrogen gas as such. That's the reason why you want to just transport in the form of calcium hydroxide, so calcium hydride. So the calcium hydride is commercially known as hydrolith. This hydrolith is dissolved in the water so that hydrogen gas तुरंत निकलेगा आपको, right? So that term is very important for multiple choice questions. Hydrolith means calcium hydride. Next, so method of preparation of pure hydrogen, that is electrolysis of pure water. When the water is electrolyzed in the presence of a small amount of an acid or alkali or a salt, the cathode hydrogen is liberated. In molten ionic hydrogen electrode gives the hydrogen liberated at anode, it is correct. You can get it from there also, but it is costly. So that we do it from the water, बहुत आसान है ना, सस्ता भी है. You need not have to purchase it ना, Shivans, right beta? Good. Now, और एक भी reaction with magnesium with dilute H2SO4, ये भी pure form है. Magnesium with H2SO4 gives us hydrogen gas with magnesium sulfate. You can also get it from by the reaction of sodium hydroxide with water. By the reaction of sodium hydroxide with water gives us sodium hydride with water gives us hydrogen. This is also one important. And also Inyo method, a old method. This method is used for military purpose, old method. Aluminium is mixed with aqueous potassium hydroxide gives us potassium aluminate, and hydrogen gas is limited formation, so it is used in the military purpose. Sadhana Shukla, what do you want to say? Hi. साधना शुक्ला, किस चीज को आप रिप्लाई करना, किस चीज के लिए? ओके, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट potassium metaluminate, because by this reaction we can prepare hydrogen in the rapid manner. इसी का कारण आप मिलिट्री में इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. ओके, so we are getting an awesome points. How much research I need to do to get the best content out of it for my dear beloved students there. Okay, Soumya, okay, your name is Soumya, nice to meet you, and you came late and every day you join the session so that you are in the NEET examination preparation, Soumya. So let's go ahead with the properties. Commercial and industrial preparation of hydrogen, lane process, a naam yaad rakhna beta. When the steam, hydrogen is generated from steam, is passed through red hot iron tube, so that you are going to get hydrogen gas. Or iron gas is regenerated. Iron is regenerated by reducing Fe3O4 into Fe by water gas. So carbon monoxide and hydrogen mixture at any proportion, you say it is a water gas. That is very important. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Very good, Shivans, what you said is correct. Great to see, right? So the proper process is continuous. So iron is converted into Fe3O4, hydrogen gas nikla, Fe3O4 again reduced from this CO and H2, so that iron regenerate किया, फिर शुरू से इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, क्या ना, it is a recycled. So get oxidized anode, liberates hydrogen at anode. Yes, whenever metal hydrides are electrolyzed, hydrogen is liberated at anode, and you came late. Initially we discussed at that point, Shivans, you just go through the previous slides. After this session you watch the replay, you will understand. Okay, okay, now let us talk about, so Bosch process. This Bosch process is very important in industries. So what happened, this is a steam, this steam is passed over red hot coke. So what happened on the red hot coke, the steam is decomposed to get CO and H2. So this is what you call a water gas. In that, hydrogen is separated. Got it? Yes. Next. And from natural gas also, natural gas is a mixture of the steam and the hydrocarbons. So from there you can get hydrogen on the decomposition process. And you can say physical properties of hydrogen. Hydrogen is insoluble in water, and it is the lightest element, and it is highly combustible. Its freezing point and boiling point yaad rakhna mushkil hai. You don't have to worry to memorize this. And let us go with hydrogen bond energy is 104 kilocalorie per mole और 436 किलो कैलोरी पर मोल. ये चीज़ ख्याल में रखो, क्योंकि ये बॉन्ड एनर्जी का हिसाब से इसका जो रिएक्शंस होगा. ठीक है. नाउ सो chemical properties, hydrogen is neutral in nature. Why it is does not react with acids or bases? It's absolutely neutral. And also we can say it is less reactive. Hydrogen is very less reactive in nature because of very high bond dissociation energy. Sir, hydrogen is going to react and it gives a pop-up sound, that is ignited and reacted with oxygen, that is combustion reaction. So hydrogen is highly combustible in the nature. It burns with oxygen and air with a pale blue flame to give water. So that's the reason why hydrogen is used as a fuel. So this is eco-friendly. This is eco-friendly. समझ में रहे? Very important. So इंसान की चलिए अपनी लैंग्वेज कैसे याद रहती है. So what do you want to say, Shivans? ओके, सब्जेक्ट के बारे में थोड़ा सा डिस्कस करो बेटा. ओके, स्पैमिंग मत करना. आई नो दैट यू आर ए वेरी गुड स्टूडेंट. ओके, सो यू सेड दैट आपका पैर में चोट लग गया. अभी कैसे है तू? सब ठीक है? दवा का लिया? हाँ, वेरी गुड. नाइस टू सी दैट यू टेक केयर ऑफ यू and you don't leave the preparation, Shivans. Okay, we are making a bond in this YouTube platform. Here many students are there, Abhinav, Ishita, Shivans, Robin, and many students, and we are connected here, and we are spreading the knowledge and developing and preparing for NEET examination. Yes, yes. Okay, leave it, distract the message which is not related to the context, please. Okay, right, distract it. Okay, now reaction with highly electropositive metals. Hydrogen react with the electropositive metal gives rise its corresponding hydrates, metal hydrates. We are going to see the types of hydrates after these particular reactions. Okay, now reaction with the halogen, of course hydrogen react with the halogen gives rise HX. So it could be HCl or it could be HBr, HI, like this. The reactivity of the hydrogen with fluorine is greater than chlorine, is greater than bromine, is greater than iodine. Okay, so you see the reactivity, and they are going to form HF. They are acids, HCl, HBr, and HI, and they are acidic nature. They are acidic in nature. So acidic nature बढ़ते जाएगा fluoride से iodide तक. That's very important, है ना? Now reaction with the sulfur, it is going to give hydrogen sulfide, rotten egg smell. So it is used in the qualitative analysis, salt analysis, practical chemistry है. आगे आने वाले सेशंस में practical chemistry को मैं इंक्लूड करना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि ये नीट 2024 से प्रैक्टिकल केमिस्ट्री भी घुसा दिया, सो दैट इट इज़ आल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. and reaction with nitrogen, hydrogen can combine with nitrogen and it forms NH3. So 3H2 to NH3. This is the reaction in the Haber's process. Iron is used as a catalyst and उसमें रिचा प्रमोटर क्या होगा, उसमें प्रमोटर क्या होगा, ये कैटलिस्ट है, ये कैटलिस्ट है, ये आयरन होगा, प्रमोटर क्या होगा, प्रमोटर क्या होगा यस सो गूगल फॉर्म का रिक्वेस्ट दिया, एवरीबडी ज्वाइन देयर, गूगल फॉर्म का रिक्वेस्ट दिया एंड टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्रमोटर, मोलिब्डेनम इज यूज्ड एज ए प्रमोटर. प्रमोटर खाली कैटलिस्ट नहीं होगा, प्रमोटर इज एनहांसिंग द कैटालिटिक एक्टिविटी ऑफ द आयरन. Okay, catalytic poison, catalytic promoter, catalyst, positive catalyst, negative catalyst, everything you need to learn. Okay, right. Talking about reducing nature, hydrogen खुद एक good reducing agent है. So copper oxide, metal oxide से ये metal दे सकते हैं. ये चीज हम मेटलर्जी में इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. And reaction with carbon monoxide, H2 can combine with carbon monoxide, this is methanol. So it is a commercial preparation of methanol. Methanol a commercially important compound है, is used as a solvent. Okay, golden ratio अभी नहीं है, golden ratio economics में आता है, chemistry में नहीं है. Okay, so hydrogenation of unsaturated hydrocarbon. So when you can see preparation of unsaturated saturated oils, this is the phenomena you can see. So you might have seen this unsaturated compound. When it is hydrogen in the presence of nickel, you are going to get a saturated compound. So hydrogenation of vegetable oils, you can see that, right? Now uses of dihydrogen, many uses are there. They are commercially important. So hydrogenation of vegetable oils from the solid fats, then making of vegetable ghee or vanaspati in liquid form as rocket fuels, it is used because high combustibility. Ionic hydrates called salt like hydrates because ionic compounds are nothing but salt, so that called salt like hydrides. Okay, I'll come back after this. Okay, and formation of different compounds like ammonia, you can prepare it, and alkane, alcohols and hydrocarbons, right? And so hydrates, now your question can be addressed here. So compounds, binary compounds of the hydrogen with metals and other compounds are called hydrates, and these are all three types. One is ionic hydrates, they are also called as salt like hydrates or saline hydrates. There, these you are going to expect a NEET question. Okay, yes it is, I am coming to that point. So S block elements except beryllium and magnesium are called hydride, ionic hydrides. Why they are not? Why this is given as exception? Very good question. Can anybody give? Beryllium hydride, so BeH2 and magnesium hydrides are covalent in nature. That's the reason why it is not metallic hydrates or ionic hydrates. My dear students, here which of the following is not a ionic hydride? Beryllium hydride और मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रेट. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है नीट एग्जामिनेशन में, ये क्वेश्चन निकाल सकते हैं ना. यस, दे आर कोवेलेंट इन नेचर. वेरी गुड इंफॉर्मेटिव डाउट यू आर आस्क्ड, appreciated. And structure of these hydrates are similar to rock salt, so they are called as salt like hydrides. They are also called as saline hydrates. Saline means salt only, है ना? That's good. And down the group, lattice energy, stability, melting point, boiling point, everything is decreasing. So all the ionic compounds properties are equal to ionic or salt like hydrates. When they are dissolved in the water na, they decomposes and फिर भी hydrogen दे सकते हैं. Yes, very good. So the entire thing that what I am giving is very important, and they are also going to form complex type of hydrates like lithium hydrate react with aluminum chloride gives a lithium aluminum hydrate. This lithium aluminum hydrate is a versatile reducing agent in the organic chemistry. याद है? और दूसरे क्लास में भी बताया था इसका चीज क्या, right? So sodium borohydrate is also used, NaBH4. ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में ज्यादा इस्तेमाल करता हूं मैं ये लिथियम अल्यूमिनियम हाइड्राइड एंड सोडियम बोरोहाइड्रेट, वेरी गुड रेड्यूसिंग एजेंट्स. हाँ, ओके. नाउ metallic or interstitial hydrates. So metallic or interstitial hydrates means in transition metals na, these are the transition metals, and when the transition metals they form a lattice like this, hydrogen being a small in size, the hydrogen molecules यहाँ पर trap करता है. So they are called the interstitial spaces में घुसा जाता है hydrogen, and they are called as interstitial hydrates. Okay, they are also called as metallic hydrates, and they don't follow stoichiometry. They are called non-stoichiometric hydrates. And it's very important point. It is very important point. Metals of group 7, 8, 9 in the periodic table. Okay. Group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 12, 13, 18. So in that group 7, group 8 and group 9 do not form any hydrate. That is what you call it as hydrate gap. This is very, very, very important in NEET. Which of the following groups do not form hydrates? Group 7, 8, 9. Group 7, 8, 9. That's very, very important. Clear? Great to see a good number of students in today's class. It's an awesome experience in my teaching, so that every day students are regularly coming and attending these classes and getting use and better benefit of these YouTube sessions. Okay, and I request you please like and share with your friends. Huh? Do you? Do you? Yes, very good. Very good. Now let's talk about the covalent or molecular hydrates. Whenever hydrogen combined with a non-metal, it forms a metallic, covalent hydrates. So like PH3, NH3, H2O. Okay. So you can say these ones, these are all again three types. Covalent hydrates are of three types, my dear students. One, the covalent hydrates are electron deficient hydrates, electron precise hydrates, electron rich hydrates. So octet का इसे कम है, they are called electron deficient hydrates. Okay, they have vacant orbital, they act as Lewis acids. Yeah, I will solve your question. The correct order of the hydration energy: lithium plus greater than sodium plus greater than cesium plus, because they have the more charge density of the lithium plus. So hydration energy is directly proportional to charge density or inversely proportional to size of the cation. Is that fine? The most electropositive element among the alkaline metal, earth metal, is barium. Radium is there, but it is radioactive, na? Hata do. Among the alkaline earth metals, the element doesn't form a salt-like hydrate. Beryllium and magnesium hydrates. Beryllium and magnesium, they are covalent. Is that fine? They are covalent. Okay, electron precise 8 का बराबर है, so that CH4, SH4, GH4 comes. Okay, and electron rich means you don't say more than 8 electron. जहां पर आपका कोवलेंट हाइड्रोड में इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर ज्यादा है, आपका देखो NH3, they have the electron giving tendency, so they are called they are called electron rich. You don't say that they are superoctet. They have Lewis base character and they have Lewis acid character. इन लोगों का इलेक्ट्रॉन लेने का तरीका होता है, ये इलेक्ट्रॉन देने का तरीका होता है. Very good, nice, good to see. And talking about water, properties of pure water. Okay, so I just want to discuss directly with hard water and soft water. Okay, I just want to go with because this is general parameters only. Hard and soft water. So what is hard and soft water? If you take the water, and if water, when you add a soap or detergent, and if it gives a foam, a permanent and stable foam or lather, that is called soft water, or if a permanent lather is not obtained, that is called hard water. Why it is not giving the permanent foam? Because it contains some kind of salts in it, like calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate. So that chlorides, sulfates, bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium causes the hardness of the water. So this is about hard water. Do not give the permanent lather because they are precipitated by the soap. So they consume more soap. Industry is बहुत important है वाला, and hard water you cannot drink it. Okay, yes. So there are two types of hardnesses: temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Temporary hardness is due to calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate, and permanent hardness is due to calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate and magnesium sulfate. So the salts that are responsible for the soft and hard water, that is also important in the multiple choice questions. So take care of it. Okay, let's talk about temporary hardness. You can remove the temporary hardness simply by boiling. That's the reason why when you boil water in the house, domestic purpose, these boiling calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate, they are going to insoluble, and the insoluble salts are going to form deposit on the vessel that forms a scale. Yes, that's good. Hard water is obtained from various sources, does not easily give the water, right? So a बोर वाटर है ना, ये हार्ड वाटर होगा कहीं जगह पे. Okay, very good. And you can also say temporary hardness can also be removed by Clark's process. What is this Clark's process? This Clark's process is simply you just add slaked lime. You can say it is called slaked lime. So when slaked lime is mixed with calcium bicarbonate, so calcium carbonate is insoluble and it is separated out. But एक तरीका है, if you add more slaked lime than the required, the water temporary hard water become permanently hard water. You have to take a pre-calculated amount of slaked lime has to be added. So और एक चीज है, permanent hardness निकालने के लिए many sulfates and chlorides are responsible. Calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate. So माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया केमिस्ट्री में नहीं है आता बेटा शिवांश. माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया सेल बायोलॉजी, जूलॉजी, बायोलॉजी में आता है. माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस करता है. सो एनर्जी पावर जनरेटर्स ऑफ द सेल इज कॉल्ड माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया. यहाँ पर इलेक्ट्रॉन ट्रांसपोर्ट चेन आता है ना, उसमें माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया क्रिस्टल विलय होता है ना. यहाँ पर आयरन साइटोक्रोम से इलेक्ट्रॉन बदल देते हैं, यहाँ पर एटीपी जनरेट करते हैं. यू वांट मी टू टीच सेल बायोलॉजी और फिजियोलॉजी व्हाट देयर? ओके शिवांश, क्लियर? सो you just ask a doubt to a teacher who is responsible for that particular doubt. Lysosome, you want to break the lysosome? Okay, break the lysosome, you break it, so that cell is going to die. Okay, right. So permanent hardness के लिए, so washing soda, whenever you want to remove permanent hardness, automatically soft water, the temporary hardness can also be removed. So washing soda, when you add with washing soda, na, the carbonate is going to take out these chlorides, so that it is making into soluble form into insoluble form. But sodium carbonate you have to use in a proper way. Okay, you can also use calgon, that is sodium hexametaphosphate is called calgon, sodium hexametaphosphate. Okay, the complex metaphosphate. Yes, when sodium hexametaphosphate is reacted with these sulfates or chlorides, they are going to convert into the corresponding phosphate, so that they are removed. So this process is called as calgon process. So the term is very important. What is that? Sodium hexametaphosphate is used in the calgon process. Mind it. Clear? Barium chloride, aluminum sulfate, barium. Okay, the balanced equation for the above chemical reaction beta. This is hydrogen in a compound. You are asking some out of this topic. I am not going to honor your doubt. Okay, you ask the doubts in a respective topic. Is that fine? Is that fine? You are a good student ना, अच्छा बच्चा अच्छा ही करता है ना. Okay, now and more time, permitted process. What is this permitted? So hydrated sodium aluminum silicate is called as zeolite, is also called as a permitted. So this is a type of a class of compound, three-dimensional big compound is called zeolite. I just want to say it sodium with zeolite. So this zeolite, when it is reacted with calcium ion, so Z is replaced with calcium and the sodium is permitted, so that water is getting softened. Is that fine? Okay, so कल देख लें आपका डाउट है ना. अरे अच्छा तरफ करने का कोशिश करो. Right, you are asking very good doubts beta, you are asking very good doubts, but the doubts that you are asking should be connected to this, है ना beta? Right. So once the permitted is exhausted, it has to be regenerated. Regeneration of permitted, we use sodium chloride solution. इसके लिए you are going to use sodium chloride. It's very important point. It is very important point. How do you regenerate the permitted? By using brine solution, that is sodium chloride solution. One more important is a ion exchange method. Everywhere we are using this only. In the ion exchange method, we are using ion exchange reagents. Ion exchange reagents are two types: cation exchange reagents and anion exchange reagents. Cation exchange reagents, you are going to remove sodium, calcium 2 plus, magnesium 2 plus. Anion exchange reagents, you are removing calcium chlorides and sulfates. So okay, now this particular ion exchange reagents, you can see they are also going to be regenerated. So cation exchange reagent is regenerated by using an acid. Anion exchange reagents are regenerated by base. Okay, like this you can see, and yes, you can see H plus Cl minus, it is by acid. And first water, impure water is passed through a cation exchange reagents, where cation is being exchanged, calcium and magnesium or sodium, and later it is percolated through anion exchange reagents, where all anions are regenerated, and you are going to get the pure water, that is what you call demineralized water. So pure water is different and drinking water is different. Drinking water should contain minimum amount of minerals so that we can consume it, right beta? Whereas demineralized water or distilled water is used only in the laboratory purpose, in the pure state. For you can also use in the batteries beta, okay, but we don't use it for drinking water. What happens if you drink a pure water? You tell me, what happens if you drink a pure water? Shivans, you will get vomited, reverse osmosis होगा. Got it? Yes. Now और एक चीज है regeneration of resin. Cation resins we use dilute acids. This is very very important. For anion exchange resins we use sodium hydroxide. So this particular slide is very important to get a multiple choice questions. Yes. ठीक है बेटा, बुरा मत सोचना शिवांश. Okay. Try to be in a sporty way. Okay. Right. So cation exchange resins, once this exchange resin is exhausted, it is percolated through HCl, it is dilute acid, so that hydrogen is going to replace this calcium, so that you are going to regenerated resin. And anion exchange resins we use dilute sodium hydroxide, so that Cl minus is regenerated, so that you are getting ready again. That is called regeneration of the cations and the anions. So let us talk about hydrogen peroxide. Time बहुत कम है. Hydrogen peroxide. So let us talk about the laboratory method of preparation. So sodium peroxide is dissolved in sulfuric acid, gives rise hydrogen peroxide. And very important point I just want to tell you here. And hydrated barium peroxide is made into a paste, and it is slowly added with H2SO4 to get hydrogen peroxide, so that barium sulfate is precipitated. And also barium phosphate can also be precipitated if you use syrupy phosphoric acid. This is best method, and this is what you call it as very best method. Okay. And phosphoric acid is preferred over H2SO4 because barium phosphate is more insoluble than barium sulfate. Okay, this is what you call it as Merck process. This is what you call Merck's process. This is what you call it as Merck's process. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead with this. Now, industrial method, this is very, very, very important. So, in industrial method, 2-butyl anthraquinol. So, this is your 2-ethyl anthraquinone. So, this 2-ethyl anthraquinone, when it is reacted with hydrogen, you are going to get two-ethyl anthraquinol. So this is 2-ethyl anthraquinol. So this hydrogen, this is exposed to air. When it is exposed to air, what happens? This oxygen is going to take these hydrogens out. Okay, so it is going to remove H2O2 and you are going to get 2-ethyl anthraquinone. 2-ethyl anthraquinone. So that hydrogen peroxide, that what you get, you are going to get separated. Now, my dear students, here, Hitman, कल मैं इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री का पूरा 1 शॉट में देना चाहता हूं. Fine? Get ready? Very good. Now, today we discussed about huge quantity about the total hydrogen in the hydrogen peroxide. We discussed some reactions of hydrogen peroxides. Thoda bacha hua. Okay, and we discussed hydrogen position in the periodic table, hydrogen preparation properties, and hydrates, and hard water, soft water, softening of water, hydrogen peroxide. Everything we discussed. है ना? We always ready. How कोर्ट में क्या होगा, हेयरिंग क्या, कल हेयरिंग होगा, अगर वो ऐसे होगा तो, और कल शायद क्लास होगा नहीं होगा. Let us see if the decision comes before this. Now we can have a session, otherwise we can just see. So regularly waiting for your class. Sincerely thank you very much. And so we had a great swell of today's class. So with awesome students like you, and I request you all guys just like the session and share with your friends and subscribe. है ना बेटा? Yes, thank you very much and फिर मिलेंगे कल का क्लास में. फिर signing off, Suresh Avari, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Land, and thank you very much. Bye bye.